Hello everyone, many of you might be waiting for the NPS Grade AB notification for the year 2026. But let me tell you, recently there's news that the selection process with respect to the NPS Grade AB 2025 and the results have been challenged in the Delhi High Court, because of which there are chances that the present year's notification might get delayed. We will understand the entire thing, entire dispute, the entire controversy in this particular video, right, and also see what's in store for all of the aspirants who are actually wanting to be preparing for the NPS Grade AB 2026 exam. Okay, so please stay tuned till the end of this video. So first things first, yes, NPS Grade AB notification with respect to the 2026 year was expected, because of which I hope many of you might also be preparing for it, right? But recently there was a news that the selection process of the 2025 year has been challenged in the Delhi High Court. Okay, so this court case, and there was news that the Delhi High Court actually was seeking recruitment records from the NPS trust in 2025 grade AB selection dispute. Okay, so what this entire case is about, and what are the different allegations, what are the different parties with respect to this case, we will try to have a look at the same. Let's go for a quick recap, right? So NPS Trust came up with this particular recruitment related notification on 16th of January 2025. The entire selection process went ahead in a normal manner. As far as the notification is concerned, there is one line over here, you can see NPS Trust reserves the right to modify the selection procedure either whole or in part it deemed fit. Okay, so as the NPS Trust wants, it can make variations and changes with respect to the selection process is something that is mentioned in the notification. So please remember this particular point as we move ahead in this case. And yeah, NPS has actually made use of this particular part and made changes with respect to the selection process is something that is the allegation. Okay, so who are the parties as far as this court case is concerned? There are the students who have actually given this exam. They allege that there was some internal cutoff introduced as far as the interview process is concerned. Okay, the cutoff is something like this. If you are required to gain, you are given 15 marks in total as far as the interview process is concerned, then there was a cutoff, internal cutoff of around 7 marks. Okay, so this was introduced and there was not much mention with respect to the same. As far as the notification is concerned, is what is the allegation. Okay, so here what discrepancy actually this internal introduction of the internal cutoff creates is, let's say there is a candidate who has obtained 145 marks overall, including phase 2 and interview marks. Let's say he has scored only 5 marks in the interview, while there's another candidate who has scored 138 and he has scored 8 marks in the interview. So what happened over here was that a candidate scoring in this manner while clearing the cutoff, internal cutoff of the interview, was actually selected. As you can see, a candidate scoring higher was someone who could not make it, right? So it seems unfair having a look at this particular thing in this manner. But NPS has said that the changes were done with respect to selecting the most deserving, the best candidate as far as the selection process is concerned, right? So these are all the allegations that have been put, and on these lines along with other issues, there's this court case that was brought in. Okay, and all of this NPS actually states that it has made changes with respect to coming up with the best selection process and selecting the most deserving candidates, right? So who's right and who's wrong is not something that we know. It is sub judice and the court is going to decide on this particular thing. But what in store does this particular court case actually have for all the aspirants who are preparing for the NPS Grade AB 2026 exam is something that we can discuss. Okay, so there's one thing that we can definitely say, that as this court case is running, the notification for the year 2026 might definitely be delayed. Okay, so this is something that we can surely understand. Although who's right, who's wrong is nothing that we can say about. But yeah, court is going to decide that. But for us, out of all of this thing, is that the notification might most probably be delayed. Okay, now is this something that is a negative thing? Okay, so let's analyze the situation. Of course, many of you were preparing and were expecting this notification soon, but this has been delayed right now. Of course, there might be some feeling inside that yeah, we were preparing and now the notification is delayed. But I would say this is mostly a positive thing because you are getting extra time so as to prepare for this particular exam, and you can make the best use of that time by actually concentrating on what you can do in the present, right? What might happen in the future, what might change in the 2026 notification, or what might be the result of the case. All of these things are something that we need not bother about. That is something that the court will be taking care of, right? What we can do is, yes, we have got some time, so make best use of the of that particular time, staying in the present and preparing for the exam in a much comprehensive manner, and increasing our chances with respect to clearing this exam. Okay, so those are the positives. Keeping the positives in the mind, we can just move ahead as far as the NPS grade AB notification and the exam are concerned for the year 2026. Okay, so these are the things that we had to discuss. That yes, the notification was expected, but because of this case there are high chances that the notification would be delayed for now. Okay, and yeah, that gives us time. Okay, so these were the things that I just wanted to discuss, and I hope that actually uh, you can convert, like many of you might be expecting this notification, but yeah, you can go for the positives. Think about the time that you are getting extra as far as the preparation for this exam is concerned. Okay, so these were the things that we had to discuss. If you have any query, so I would also like to know, we all would like to know, what are your views with respect to this particular case? What do you think? Who do you think is right or wrong? If you want to give any comments with respect to the case and the notification most probably getting delayed, you can let us know in the comments section, right? And if you have any other query, you can definitely let us know at hello@edutap.co.in, or you can call it 8146207241. Okay, wishing you all the best for the exam, and thank you so much for viewing this video. And let me tell you, whatever are your views with respect to the this dispute or allegations and notification getting delayed, you can let us know in the comment section. Thank you so much.